Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Chelsea head into the weekend with something to prove. The midweek defeat to Arsenal still stings, not just because it was painful, but because it felt like a missed opportunity to really announce themselves under Liam Rosenior. Now, the Blues travel to Molineux to face a Wolves side rooted to the bottom of the Premier League table. And on paper, this looks like the perfect chance for a response. But as football has taught us time and time again, there are no easy games, especially when you're the team everyone expects to win. Wolves sit rock bottom after 24 games with just 8 points. That alone tells you how brutal their season has been. Rob Edwards' side have shown small signs of improvement in recent weeks, but the table doesn't lie. They are in deep trouble, and relegation to the Championship looks more likely with every passing match day. For Chelsea, this is exactly the kind of fixture that can either kickstart momentum or turn into a nightmare if complacency creeps in. And that's where Liam Rosenior comes in. Since taking over, Rosenior has impressed with his calm authority and clear ideas. He's already shown he's not afraid to make bold calls, whether that's changing systems mid-game or trusting young players in big moments. But ahead of this Wolves trip, he's got some genuinely tough decisions to make, especially in attack, where Chelsea suddenly have options and expectations. One of the biggest talking points? Cole Palmer. There's a growing feeling around the club that this could be the perfect game to unleash Palmer properly in the number 10 role. We've seen flashes of what he can do there, drifting between the lines, picking up pockets of space, and linking play. But we still haven't seen it consistently over a full 90 minutes with Chelsea's main striker. And that striker, of course, is Joao Pedro. The chemistry between Palmer and Joao Pedro is one of the most exciting what-ifs in this Chelsea team right now. In the limited minutes they've shared on the pitch, there have been little hints, quick 1-2s, clever movement, that instinctive understanding you can't really coach. The problem is, we just haven't had enough of it. This Wolves game, against a struggling defence, feels like the perfect stage to finally let that partnership breathe. But Palmer isn't the only name generating buzz. There's also the Alejandro Garnacho situation, which has really set social media on fire. Reports of an agreement reached have sent Chelsea fans into full speculation mode. Is it a sign of things to come? Is it already influencing selection and tactics? While nothing is official on the pitch just yet, the idea of Garnacho in a Chelsea shirt adds an extra layer of intrigue to this whole story. And interestingly, in this predicted lineup, Garnacho is already being imagined as part of the attacking setup. Let's talk about that 11. In goal, Robert Sanchez is the expected choice. He's had his ups and downs, but Rosenior has stuck with him, and this is a game where Chelsea will want control from the back, both in terms of shot stopping and distribution. The defence looks solid and familiar. Gusto, Fofana, Chalobah, and Cucurella. There's a nice balance there. Gusto brings energy and attacking thrust from the right, while Cucurella on the left offers intensity and pressing. In the middle, Fofana's physical presence combined with Chalobah's composure should, in theory, be more than enough to handle a Wolves attack that struggled for goals all season. Midfield is where things get really interesting. Moises Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez are expected to start together, and this pairing is absolutely crucial to how Chelsea control the game. Caicedo does the dirty work, breaking up play, winning second balls, protecting the defence, while Enzo is the metronome, the guy who keeps things ticking and looks for those line-breaking passes. Against a deep-sitting Wolves side, Enzo's creativity could be the key to unlocking the door. Then we get to the fun part. The attack. On the right, Estevao adds flair and unpredictability. He's the kind of player who can beat a man, create overloads and stretch the pitch, something Chelsea will need if Wolves decide to sit back and defend in numbers. On the left, the inclusion of Garnacho, at least in this projected 11, is mouth-watering. His directness, pace and fearless approach in 1v1 situations could be exactly what Chelsea need to turn pressure into clear chances. And in the middle, pulling the strings, is Cole Palmer. This is the role many fans have been crying out to see him play more regularly. As a number 10, Palmer can drift, combine, and arrive late in the box. He's not just a creator, he's a goal threat too. Put him behind Joao Pedro, and suddenly Chelsea's attack looks a lot more fluid, a lot more unpredictable, and a lot harder to defend against. Up front, Joao Pedro leads the line. He's still settling, still finding consistency, but his movement and link-up play are exactly why the Parma partnership is so exciting. Against a Wolves defence that's been under constant pressure all season, Pedro's ability to drag defenders out of position could open up huge spaces for Parma and the wingers to attack. Tactically, this game should be all about patience and control for Chelsea. Wolves, given their position, are likely to approach this with caution. They'll probably look to stay compact, frustrate, and maybe nick something on the counter. That means Chelsea need to avoid the classic trap, dominating possession, but doing nothing with it. This is where players like Enzo, Palmer, and Garnacho become so important. One clever pass, one quick combination, one moment of individual quality, and suddenly the game opens up. But there's also a psychological angle here. After the Arsenal defeat, this is a test of character. Big teams don't just bounce back, they make statements. And while Wolves might be bottom of the league, going away from home in the Premier League is never straightforward. Rosenior will be drilling into his players that this is about intensity, focus, and professionalism from the first minute to the last. There's also the bigger picture to think about. Chelsea's season under Rosenior has started with promise, but consistency is the next step. Games like this are the ones you have to win if you're serious about climbing the table and building real momentum. Dropping points here wouldn't just be a disappointment, it would feel like a step backwards. And then, hovering in the background, is the transfer narrative. The Garnacho agreement talk adds a layer of excitement and pressure. If Chelsea really are moving in that direction, performances like this only strengthen the idea that the club is building something dynamic, fast, and fearless in attack. Fans aren't just looking at this match, they're looking at what it represents for the future of the team. So, all eyes on Molineux. Will Cole Palmer finally get the full chance to run the show as a number 10? Will Joao Pedro and Palmer show that chemistry everyone's been waiting for? Can Garnacho's directness, real or imagined, depending on how you see the reports, add that extra spark? And most importantly, can Chelsea turn frustration into a statement win? This might be just Wolves on paper, but in reality, this is a massive test of Chelsea's mentality, Rosenior's decision-making, and the direction this team is heading. And if the Blues get it right, this could be the kind of performance that kickstarts a really exciting run. Thank you for watching.